One of the NFL's feel-good stories of the year could potentially be tainted. Bengals defensive tackle Devon Still is responding to accusations from his ex-wife that he hasn't paid child support in 4 months and that she and their 4-year-old cancer-stricken daughter Leah were on the brink of homelessness. The Stills have been in a widely publicized fight against pediatric cancer. I'm Kerry Chow, joined by ESPN Bengals reporter Coley Harvey. Coley, Still's ex-wife, Channing Smythe, made the accusations to the New York Daily News. Still said those reports were untrue, but did he actually say he has been paying child support?
Well, that's the sentiment, at least, that he has permitted with us, that he said with his statement. He says they're untrue. To this point, I haven't had a chance to speak to him one-on-one quite yet. I do hope to do that here fairly shortly, and hopefully at that point he'll be able to give a little bit more of a definitive answer to that end. But he is saying that her accusations are untrue, but he's also saying that he's not trying to essentially blast her to this point. And the reason why he's saying that he doesn't want to do that is because this is still the mother of his child, even though this is his ex-girlfriend. This is the mother of his child. Obviously, his daughter's story has created a lot of attention and a lot of support, not just nationally but internationally. And he says that he wants his daughter to be able to grow up and to not necessarily have to know too much about her and her mother's him and her mother's struggles personally, but he wants her to be able to see who they are outside of that, and he's hopeful that this will blow over in that regard.
How has the team reacted to Smythe's accusations, and could Still potentially face consequences with the team?
Yeah, well, you do know that the letter that was sent to the NFL, it was in hopes that it could do something with the league's conduct abuse policy, and of course, at this point, it's not too clear what that could mean as far as the league itself, and it's also not clear what it could mean to the team. Having said that, for right now, the team is standing behind Devon. Marvin Lewis, the head coach, spoke during a news conference on Wednesday, and he basically said, hey, I talked to Devon earlier today, and, I told him that I was proud of how he's handled the entire situation with his daughter's illness. So having said that, you can tell that Marvin Lewis is still very much in his corner. He says that the team is, quote, very confident in Devon and believes that he's doing what he can to address the situation. Of course, in Devon's statement, he made it clear that he wanted this to be handled in the courts, and that's where the matter would be finalized.
And Smythe's attorney, Gloria Allred, did send a letter to the NFL asking for an investigation into whether Still has violated the league's personal conduct policy for allegedly failing to make payments. ESPN Bengals reporter Coley Harvey, thanks for joining us. For the latest on the Bengals, be sure to check out the NFL Nation blog. For Coley Harvey, I'm Kerry Chow with your latest ESPN headline.